All right, we are now inside Vaska's house. The first room that we're in, this is where people just walk in, they take their shoes off. So you can see there are shoes. And then the Bulgarians will offer you some house slippers that you will wear when you go throughout the house. Vaska and her mom don't like to see us without them on because they think that we are studeno, which means cold. So it's just a way to welcome people into the house. Here's her front door of sorts, and we'll walk up the stairs. This house is split level in the sense that you have to walk upstairs to get to the main level. You can see that we have the refrigerator on one side of this room, and then we have the washer and dryer. Many people in Bulgaria, during the summertime, they actually move, well, typically they move upstairs because it's cooler up there. But in Vaska's home, it's much cooler downstairs. So a lot of what we think items like her washer and dryer that are normally upstairs, she's actually moved downstairs just for the summer. Next, we're going into this front room. This front room, it appears to typically be a kitchen, but as you can see, there are two beds, there's a table, and a television. Over here, we have what appears to be half of a kitchen. You can see that she has a sink, but this space on the side is where the stove would normally go. But Vaska has actually created a summer kitchen out on her back patio. And that's where we'll go in just a minute. But here, the next room, this is where we normally eat our meals. As you can see, this room has a couch. It's probably just your traditional living room type. But then on the back of the house, there's this really nice, almost like a sunroom, where she has her stove and her, like a hot plate where she's able to cook some things. Here's a nice mountain scene that we can enjoy. Then you can see, here's the stovetop, which is run by gas, so we have to turn the gas on and light the burners. And then you can see there is the oven and the microwave, and then a door that leads outside. And you can see out back there is the garden. So this is the first floor of Vaska's home. All right, next we're going to head upstairs. And this is where Victor and I are living. This is the door that goes to an outside deck. I was actually out here reading today. It was really nice. But you can see this is where Victor hangs his clothing. This is where she hangs a lot of her stuff. You can see the mountains off in the distance and down the street a little bit. So it's quite pretty. Okay, now I'm going to take you up to our room. So, here's the hallway. This is where we hang our towels. And then here is the bedroom that Victor and I share. You can see we have our suitcases. Excuse the mess a little bit. And then here is the bed that Victor and I share. So we're actually in this room together, but you can see it's pretty nice. It's pretty spacious. She has built-in cabinets along the walls. But all in all, it's a pretty nice setup. It's nice in that we really have the upstairs all to ourselves. So when she goes to bed, we don't have to worry about bothering her or keeping her up at night. Also on the first floor, there is a second bedroom, which Vaska's doing some repair work. She's been laying down new carpet and getting different rooms ready. So that's the second bedroom. Then also up on this floor, here's Victor. This is what we think, this almost should be a laundry room, but it isn't. But this is where we now brush our teeth. This is a recent addition to the rooms that we're able to go in. So you can see that's where we brush our teeth. And then the last place that I'll take you is the back porch. And you can see what the view outside looks like. Nice up-close shot there. All right, but this is from the second floor. You can see again there's Vaska's garden. You can see off in the distance there are mountains. There are the traditional terracotta roofs on the different houses. The building that you see in the distance, straight ahead, that is yellow, that's the orphanage where Victor and I eat on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And that's where we hang out with the kids and teach them different things. But yeah, so that is our home here in Bulgaria. So hopefully you enjoyed the tour. It's a pretty interesting place to live, but we really have, all in all, a really great setup, and we couldn't ask for more.